Let me just make sure my boy's here, and then we'll get started. Oh, word. All right, he's here. Cool, because I will have to ask you some questions. But yeah, the reason why I told you, like, yeah, I would just do this for free is this isn't a matchup where I can say that I know exactly how it goes, right? I know for a fact times 50,000 that you're supposed to lose, because Gragas bodies any fucking melee, especially ones like Katarina. But I enjoy doing high level breakdown. I know Fire, and so like we're gonna kind of learn together what you were supposed to do here. So yeah, let's get started. So let's see what you started. Dark Seal. Oof. Yeah. So honestly, with what they're doing to Nashers, I think Katarina goes back to. I think she goes back to Bork Rush. I don't know I don't know 100. I can't say for 100%. But with what they're doing to Nashers, it is a direct nerf to Katarina. Or indirect nerf, sorry. It is an indirect nerf to Katarina. So do you think D-Shield would have been a better starting item versus Gragas? No, I don't think you have to go D-Shield. But you have to understand how to play the matchup. Okay, so actually, let's break down before we get into the matchup. I'm gonna talk about a few things that are really important that you should like be thinking about in a matchup like this. Where are my fucking scissors? Okay, I got it. Hold up. Ah, shit. Hi, Thumb. Hi, Thumb. I'm happy with the Nashers change, and now I have an excuse to rush Bork every game on Katarina. I'm gonna play more Katarina, I think. I keep saying that, but like, I always forget. It's just like I'm at like fucking 300 LP or something. It's like it's so piss low. There's no reason not to play her at the moment. For at least for fun. Although, yeah, I don't know if I can play Katarina with how bad I'm lagging all the time. Like it's like impossible to play Katarina, Riven. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So, first things first, in this matchup, what LP would you say it stops being low elo? The LP where you're getting like primarily high GM, low challenger lobbies. But so for this matchup, Katarina has only two things going for her, right? Wait, hold on. Where's my? So like I said, Gragas is a cunt. First of all, Gragas is such an asshole for melee champs. And the thing with this matchup, if I understand this correctly, like Gragas, he's a bitch because so if Katarina tries to like E behind him as he's using his E, Gragas his entire body is the hitbox, not just like the front of him or something. So if you try to E behind him, I'm pretty sure you still you still get hit. So if we think about Katarina's advantages, obviously the most obvious one is mana. She doesn't have mana. Gragas does. Problem is Gragas doesn't even run out of mana really. 2, mobility, right? These two actually go hand in hand. These two go hand in hand because you can bait abilities from Gragas to make him use the mana, and you can dodge them very easily with your mobility. Problem is, if he understands the game, he's gonna bait you into using mobility. He needs to try to fake it and make you use mobility, and then he contests your CS after you use it, and we'll probably see a lot of that. And then Gragas has like the sustain. He has giga sustain. Damage, he wins in damage. wave clear. You know, like the list goes on and on. Actually, like you know, he wins in like every way, except for these two. And then we have to look at summoner spells. Right. So Katarina has Ignite. He has TP. That does change things. That does give Katarina some kind of edge. If they end up getting low, but Gragas does a lot of damage. So let's see how this goes.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It should be very hard. This should be unwinnable. If Fire plays correctly and like if he plays the way he's supposed to, which he probably will, it should be unwinnable. But we'll see. Bro, Gragas needs nerfs. Honestly, Gragas should be nerfed. Fuck that champ.
Minions have spawned.
He's way too oppressive in melee matchups like this. All right, let's see. Okay, hey, yeah, don't hit a CS. It's important you don't hit anything here, because you don't want the CS to be. You don't want these to get staggered, since then he can contest you too easily. Okay, well, luckily he got in the lane late, so his first Q needs to be used on the minions.
First blood. Blue team double kill.
Okay. This is where you got to start playing. Like, so this matchup, it's going to be super important you play the footsies game that we've talked about before in like your coaching session. You have to get him. You have to do something to elicit a response from him. You have to get him to do something. You have to make him use something. Make him feel like he should use something. So, this motherfucker. Okay. Okay, good. Perfect. Look. Like, this was really good. I want you to see what this did. Look, if you just sat back and did nothing, like you did in the coaching session, he just autos this, walks over, autos that, right? Like he doesn't need to do anything. But because you walk at him, like because you're threatening that you might walk up and auto him or hit him with Q, he backs up. And then he does this instead, which is very good. Now, what do you do in response? Don't Q? Man, you were doing so well for about 15 seconds. Look, he's not about to hit 2. There is no way for him to force level 2 right now. Right? He like, see, all of these are full HP, pretty much. Well, not full HP, but high HP. And he just used Q. If he didn't just use Q, you probably want to use Q on this because it's too easy to contest you. But because he used an ability that lets you walk up and grab these CS just with auto attacks. You see what I'm saying? Because your Q needs to be used to grab CS that you can be contested for. You can't be contested for these. If he tries to contest you, you Q him and you grab the dagger. And you win that trade. So you should have autoed these. Yes, exactly. Like you are getting free autos, free CS. Because look, this cooldown is extremely high. 11 seconds? Honestly, Katarina's Q, they should almost like tune down her damage, but lower the cooldown of her Q, I think. I think that'd be better for her. I think that'd be better for everybody. But anyway. So now he hits 2.
Killing spree.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Don't do it. Okay, here we go. Bait. Good. Perfect. Yep, footsies. Okay, good. Now get ready to dodge. Act like you're going for this one. He should probably... Oh, he didn't. Ooh.
Red team double
Okay, so he's misplaying right now. So this you have to be dangerous about, or you have to be careful. So I meant to talk about this at the start actually. Like the way this matchup goes, you have to be defensive almost. Like the way, like the trading pattern is going to be a defensive trading pattern, not an offensive one. So situation like this, where he has all of his abilities, like so right here, he should he should know that Katarina E, when you jump like that, you can't instantly E away, right? You know, everyone should know that at this E though, especially that like your E early on has a cooldown even if you grab a dagger. So like you are extremely vulnerable here, right? Like he can just EQ. I mean, he should honestly, he obviously doesn't play that much Gragas. I don't know how much he even plays that game at the moment, but he should already be using W here in case you try to contest this CS because his W costs like no fucking mana. So he Ws, walks up. If you do this, he does EQ auto, and you're going to lose that pretty hard. So you got to be a little bit careful when going for something like this. Luckily, he doesn't contest.
Red team double
He should be contesting here too. Good evening. I hope you're doing well. You deserve good things. Speaking of good things, do we know if Mcbaze has watched the new Riot dev video? Oh, God. He has 50 games this season? Yeah, that's what I figured. He doesn't really play. He doesn't really play much right now. Good for him. Good for him, honestly. But if you were... So when you walked up for this, if you were ready to... It's like when you walk up for CS, you need to have your mouse on the minion you're going to jump to, basically. I mean, actually, I guess if he did this, and you could even have your mouse ready to jump to this. But yeah, as long as you're ready. You griefing motherfucker. Okay, that was grief as fuck. That was so troll. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about like defensive trading pattern. So you did it the first time, you got away with it. Second time, you didn't get away with it. He didn't let it slide that time. Even if the dagger was still there, that's some grief ass shit. You never jump to that. Ever. Now, there is another... there is one semi... Well, it's not even an offensive trading pattern. It's still defensive. But there is a trade that you can go for where when he throws Q, you can Q him and jump in at the same time. The problem is, I don't even... Like, this matchup's so fucked up that I don't know that you win that. Even if he's maxing Q, if he just hits you with EW and you hit him with all of your abilities, he might still fucking win. Especially with, like, the sustain he gets. I'm not sure. With Longsword... See, this is why I can't stand playing Katarina. I'm never playing Katarina with Darkseal. Fuck all y'all. Fuck you, Hate Watcher. I'm not playing Katarina with Darkseal. I don't give a shit. I'm rushing Bork every game. I don't care. Because, see, this is the only way to play this a lane like this. Like, I need... Longsword here... You can go for that trade because you win the extended trade with Conqueror Longsword. But this is why I can't stand playing Katarina with Darkseal. Don't bruh question mark me. You know exactly why you're getting put on blast here. Oh my god, that damage is high as fuck. Oh, that's so fucked up, bro. Bro, that's so fucked up. That's actually so fucked up, man. It's so much damage for a 30 mana ability with what cooldown? 4 second? 4 second? It gives damage reduction. The passive, he gets the heal from the passive. It does that much damage, and he gets like extended fucking auto range, it feels like. Champ is fucked. For real, for real. Anyway. I think this is actually one of those moments. I think this is actually one of those times where you could have used Q and then walked on the dagger. I don't know if you actually out trade with his W because it's so fucked up, but you could try. With longsword, here though, it was a little unfortunate. This is where, like, I guess you have to kind of know. You have to know how his W works, because, yeah, I've been hit with this too many times. All right, but this is a big point in the lane. So, first off, potion needs to be popped. Bro, I wish you had longsword so bad. Ugh, the damage is so high. It's so fucked. Look at that, man. What is this dog shit game?
Shut
Well, I'm not saying that you should have went longsword. I'm just saying I wish you had longsword. You know, because I know Katarina players nowadays just they go dark seal. I've always been a longsword Katarina player. I can't stand going dark seal. But you need to pop your pot. Your potion is late here. This is making sure you're popping your potions in hard matchups. It's super important, especially when you're going Conqueror and he's going, and he has Comet. Like you need to your HP needs to stay high. Because let's say you do another trade and you drop to this much HP, then you have to wait. You have to wait for the potion to kick in before you can contest again, and by that time it could be too late. So yeah. Okay, see, I don't like this. This is where you need to be doing. Look, this is grief. This is that fundamental we're talking about. Okay, you can't be this predictable. Look, because you have plenty of time. Look. Okay, these next two CS. You know his abilities up. You know your abilities are up.
team double kill.
You need to be walking up, right? Acting like you're going for CS, acting like you're going to throw Q. Then you need to be paying attention to him because you want him to throw his Q. Then you can either, so if you walk up to here and he throws it to here, you could E here in auto. You could throw Q and then maybe E to the side, something. Like, you need to get him to use something here. You can't just use Q. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to get him to respond in some way, or else you're doing this for free. You see what I'm saying? It's like the way you trade in this matchup is mana and abilities. Like you're trading, contesting, like you need to get his cooldowns, not even his HP. Yes, exactly. You need to get a cooldown out of him so your E actually gets value, or your Q actually gets value. Does that make sense? Like you see how like this is just early? This is just early as fuck. And now nothing changes for him. Now he can still contest anything you do. So your Q got no value here. So you need to walk forward. Like, so, because he has to respond in some way if you walk forward. If you walk forward, he has basically two options, maybe three options. He either throws Q, like over here where you're standing. He walks backwards, thinking you might be able to outtrade him because he doesn't know the matchup. Or he uses W and walks forward. I think the best option for him is using W and walking forward because it's the least value ability he has, like lowest cooldown, lowest mana cost, and he still contests you in some way. But you have to make him use something. Let's say this is a Syndra, right? Let's say it's Syndra and she's standing here. You're walking up, like there's a CS for you to get. You don't just throw Q, right? You need to walk towards it, walk back, walk towards it, Make her see what she does. Pay attention to how she's responding. Does she keep walking forward? Is she trying to contest? Because if not, you just auto that shit, right? So this applies to any matchup, but it's especially important in the hard matchups, especially cancer champs like Gragas. Look, oh boy, oh boy. Luckily, again, see you. So first of all, your goddamn potion. But second of all, like, luckily he, my boy Fire's a little rusty, it seems. Like, luckily he doesn't E you here, right? Like, what do you do if he E's you here and hits you with a? If he does Q first, E, W, and pops it, you're losing like this much. You're losing like this much HP. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting away with a lot because he doesn't understand the matchup. He's a little rusty. My boy Fire hasn't been playing. So like, it's really important you use your potion because remember we talked about the ignite advantage. If you keep your HP a little high, like if you make sure you keep your HP high, there is a chance you can look for an all-in with ignite and conquer. Especially if you had longsword. God damn it. Luckily, he let you get away with that without taking too much damage. Okay. Okay, so this is like a good example of what I'm talking about. Hi, Bam. This is a good example of, like, look, you're standing there acting like you're gonna go for it, and then you use Q instead. Look, like, so his Q might have been, he might be putting it there to thin the wave. I'm not sure what he wants right now, but, or what he's thinking. But you can, if he was trying to contest you, then that's, you can see how well it works. I don't know about this one, actually. I think you could have actually done something here. I think this is actually one of those scenarios where you could have. It's so tough because this matchup is so cancer. I'm thinking like maybe you can use W here, which puts the dagger here, and then E to it. But at the same time, he is using W here, so you do win this exchange technically. You definitely need to be jumping in right now, though. You definitely have to jump in here. You have to EW to him here. Because he just used his two most important abilities. He used Q and W. So, like, this is a trade you should win. Because, like, if you E to here in W, and he autos you at all, like, if he'll use E, of course, which won't get him, it won't let him get away from your dagger. And if he autos you, all of these hit him. Right? Yeah, you let him get away with too much there. You're still letting him get away with too much right now. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Okay. So he's misplaying. He's misplaying big time here. But you misplayed harder. What were you thinking here? So first off, why didn't you go in there when he used Q and W? Hi, Bam. Hi. Hi, baby. I don't think I saw the angle. Wasn't tracking cooldowns? Okay. Yeah. You gotta... If you're not tracking cooldowns, like... See, if you're not tracking cooldowns in a matchup like this, it makes me wonder what you are thinking. Because it's so important in this matchup. It's the only way you can win. It's the only way that you can have any chance of winning. You have to be tracking them. Ow, my fucking neck. Was it Tuco that made that video? What video? What video? Tuco didn't make any fucking video. Tuco's a rat. Hi, babe. You wanna look outside? Here. There you go. Yeah, you really have to track his cooldowns in this matchup. Okay, especially his Q. Okay, so you miss this, and then here, when he uses W like this, and he walks at you, you should be, like, look, you use Q here. You're using Q into his damage reduction. He is using an ability. This is a misplay from him. This is a big misplay from him. He is using an ability here to contest you. So all you have to do is wait and see what he does from here. If he dashes onto you, you just jump behind him into the wave. You play the wave here. If he doesn't, then you wait for the damage reduction to fall off. Then you go to trade. But you don't throw your shit into his damage reduction. That is giving him literally the most value he can get out of this low cost ability. You see what I'm saying? Him using the damage reduction on your maxed ability, the one that you're putting your points in, is as high value he can get. Unless he uses W and you use your entire combo into him, I guess. But and then here you weren't ready to jump. You should be reacting to this. I mean, if you lagged, then I get it. But yeah, you should be reacting to this. Gragas dash is slow. You can even use W for the movement speed to make it easier. But you can't be getting hit by this. And then you didn't use W there. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Gragas is such a cunt. He is such a cunt. So much damage. Look at the shit. Nice, champ. Yeah, and then you didn't use W here. So basically, the way high level laning works is it's a turn thing, right? Especially in a matchup like this. It's like he contests you with his abilities, and then like you have to do something in that window. So like you missed your turn here. He took his turn again, and then you didn't use W here either. So it's like he got 2 free turns. You see what I'm saying? It's like he got 2 free turns. And the thing is, this was supposed to be the wave is set up for you right now. That's why this is so important. Like he used Q right there. Like he used his 2 abilities to thin out the wave a bit here. He needs to pay for that. Cuz like you're slow pushing. You're slow pushing right now. If you have longsword, you could kill him here, to be honest. Like with these 2 trades, but oh my god. Help. Jump. Woo! Flash. Okay. Okay, luckily they have disgusting griefing players. For some reason, level 2 Lux just waltzes on into the lane. I don't even have any words for something like this. And luckily, your minion got here in range. Dude, this was so fucking unlucky for Gragas. Look, Gragas E's coming up. Katarina E is up now. The moment Gragas E comes up, Katarina gets in range of this minion to jump to. And he tried to use E flash, but yeah, this was actually unfortunate. This was actually so unlucky. Can't even blame Fire for this play, actually, to be honest. I blame Lux for this play. This is Lux's misplay. Because, like, okay, if I'm this Lux, the first thing I'm looking at is this. First thing I'm looking at is this. You'll see this at a high level. I've seen this multiple times at a high level. Where, like, so I'd see this, and then I'd be thinking, okay, I'm saving Q for the wave to get here. And then if I'm Lux, I'm throwing Q at the wave, 100%. 100% as Lux, I'm throwing Q here. It wouldn't work out because the wave didn't get close enough in time, but like that's what I would have done. It wouldn't work. Gragas, unfortunate timing. Not much he can do about it. Support players definitely aren't the worst players in the game, along with junglers, but it's okay. What do you buy? All right, he has tier now. So yeah, big mistakes once you hit level 3. You basically like threw your lane out the window at level 3. Luckily, you know, it kind of was gifted back to you.
Killing spree.
Yeah, I agree with this. Don't touch the wave yet. Oh, okay.
Shut down.
Wait, I want to see what he just did. Did Lee Sin actually go back into... Okay, here's what you need to do, though. You need to do something. At a high level like this, you need to be thinking, okay, enemy mid. Like, you need to be thinking what the enemy mid is thinking. Like, you should see that your Lee Sin is low HP, and that Gragas might be looking to cheese him. That's, like, a pretty obvious play, right? You need to be pinging, like, here, like, retreat pings. To let him know Gragas might be there, so he doesn't take this path. Because, like, you can't expect the Lee Sin to think that when he was just making a play here. He doesn't know where the fuck Gragas is. Like, you can ping missing, right? But you need to do more. If he still dies after you ping that, nothing else you could have done, right? But there is more you could have done here to prevent this. Fucking fire. Oh? Oh? You did it again. You did it again, you motherfucker. Ha, you did it again. God damn it. He uses Q like that, and then does, like, he uses W, and then you throw Q at him. You gotta stop throwing your Q at him when he has his damage reduction on. Just kite backwards. Like, you should be thinking, okay, he used W, he used Q, now I just wait. I wait for that to fall, and then it's my turn. He has to respect me at that point. But then you waste... It's like you're using your shit when he wants you to use it. Instead of him... Because now he doesn't have to respect you. Now it's back to his turn already. He likes... It's like he steals them. It's like he's stealing turns. Okay. Yeah, this is the problem with this. Yeah. Ah, close. Good try. If this is what you were going for, it was a good try, but... Okay. I like the thought here. This is the other trading pattern we were talking about, where you jump in as he uses Q. Did you use E here? Ah. Would have been really nice if you used E here, but I mean not E, W.
Blue team double
Or
kill.
it would have been nice if you walked away with W, is what I was trying to say. But you didn't have E, so. Why didn't you have E? Oh, right, because you jumped to him. Yeah.
Blue team
You should...
double kill.
I mean, you're obviously thinking about level 6 here, which is good, so you should be auto-attacking. Right, you were thinking about 6 here, right? You were trying to hit 6 and go in. You think so? Bro? You think? It's always interesting to me when I'm doing VOD reviews and like when I ask people what they were thinking at the time and they don't remember or they're not sure. Because I feel like any game I open, I know exactly what I was thinking at the time. But then again, maybe I get it. I do understand. But it is interesting. Because to me, it always makes me think like, especially in big moments like this. No, it's not me being the GOAT, that's for sure. It's just, there's just like in laning phase, I'm always, if I'm against a good player especially, I can tell you every single thing I'm doing and why I'm doing it because I have to be thinking about everything I'm doing, right? But Gragas's E is so fucked up. Look at this. He can hit you with E like this, and he gets out of range of your shit. That's disgusting. Like, Gragas E is so fucked. It's so fucked. It does way too much. It's too safe. It's too strong, man. Like, it knocks you up and then stuns you to where he can walk this far away from you. It's so fucked. Yeah, the hitbox needs to be smaller. So he actually has to be like, so he actually has to E like into your fucking body to. This game is shit. Look how far he is. Look how far he is. And it wins. And it wins against like everything. It wins versus pretty much any like other dash that's similar. Like it wins versus VIQ. It wins versus who else? There's other abilities like this that like he wins against everything. What are other abilities like this that like their body is the hitbox basically? I don't know if it wins versus Urgot E. I actually don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it wins. I bet they both hit each other. If it wins versus Urgot E, that's disgusting. Urgot should literally catch him and fucking slam him on the ground. Legitimately. Like, Urgot should have a like, part of his E mechanic should be if he E's someone that's dashing, he lifts them up and, like, slams them on the ground. And, like, stuns them. Seriously, shouldn't he? That rewards skill expression. That's the problem with this game. It doesn't, like, there's too many things that don't reward skill expression. Like, there needs to be small mechanics like that, where if, like, you get a read on, if you read someone, like a fighting game type thing, if you read it and you time it perfectly, then you should win. It punishes flowchart bullshit like Gragas E, where they can just use it whenever they fucking want, and it wins against anything. True or not? Tell me I couldn't fix this game in one night. Oh, God, I hate you for that right there. Oh, I really hate you for that. You should hate yourself for this. One day we'll lane versus each other. One day we'll lane versus each other. And I'm going to show you why stuff like this is grief. Like, look, I can't believe you use Q here. I can't believe you have such a, like, you're level 6, you have an advantage in the lane. If I'm Gragas and I see you do this, it's party time. I was your Zeri, like, 2 days ago? When? Bliss 1? What is it like being the best coach in a scene full of nieces? Completely humble and underappreciated? It's honestly true. Oh, he was on this IGN? Wait, really? How did I not see him? Bullshit. I don't see him. You guys are lying to me. He was on this IGN. You guys are lying rats. You guys are lying rats. It was when I was chizzy. Oh! Wait. Wait. I didn't realize. Wait, and you came into chat afterwards. The Zeri that pushed mid, you came into chat afterwards. I didn't know that was you. I didn't know that was you, the Katarina that I coached before. What the fuck? I didn't know that. Good job. Good job. Good job pushing mid. Never reads chat, bad streamer. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. Sorry for everything. Sorry for everything I've ever done, anything I've ever said, anything I do in the future. Just sorry. Sorry. I'll make sure not to talk or try to teach anymore. Sorry for everything. Sorry for teaching you guys footsies and fundies. Sorry, I'm a piece of shit. What type of mouse do you play on? A Logitech Pro Wireless. Leavenworth, thanks for the bro. Leavenworth, 24 months in a row, 2 years in a row. That's godlike. Thank you. Yeah, I am still rocking the G Pro. It's nice. Anyway, if I'm Gragas here and I see you do this, I don't let you ever get this wave in, right? Because you don't have the ability. You don't have the cooldowns. So this is some troll shit. He might not let you. We'll see. If he does, it's because he's rusty. Nah, see? Yeah, look. Smart 5 fire. That's my boy right there. Very smart. See? See? And he did it the Dopa way. This is the Dopa strat. Dopa, like, he'll clear everything but the cannon and leave it right between these two pillars right here. I made a video on it before. Uh-huh. Look what your I don't even have to play versus you. 5 fire will do it for me. Look what you disgusting little rat. You see what it did? He is abusing the shit out of that one little autopilot mistake right there. That QE you did, he's abusing the fuck out of that right now. You see? You should be dead here. He should kill you here. We'll see what he does, but this is all because of that. Because if you don't do that and you just hit the wave normally, he has to respect your abilities. You just hit him with like QE or something. Let's see what he does. He should kill you. Oh! Poor 5 fire. Wait, I'm trying to remember as Gragas how you're supposed to play this. I think you're supposed to R into E, maybe? I forget. I might play more Gragas mid to give some champs cancer. I'm gonna play Gragas mid versus like Kiana or something. What champions deserve what champions deserve punishment for being played in mid lane? Kiana, Irelia. Although Irelia, I think might just fucking kill me. Tryndamere for sure. Aurelion Sol, yeah, he's not a melee, but might be able to punish him for this too. Silas? Shit, I don't know if I win as Silas. I don't know if I win if I'm playing Gragas for Silas, because that champ's fucking bullshit. That champ is flowchart baby mode, so I don't know. Like, imagine if I just one-tricked Silas. I already play a different champ every single game in Piss Elo. Imagine I one trick an over 2 champ like Silas. Please one trick Silas? I can't. I'd have to shower after every game. Tyler 1 had a 0-43 mid laner. Holy shit. That's fucked. That's actually fucked. Anyway, yeah, I think you're supposed to use R first here. As Gragas? Yeah, he's definitely no. I think he can use E. I think he can use E, R, and then W auto you while you're flying. I think that's what he's supposed to do. Does anyone know if he throws R here? Does it push Katarina and Lee Sin over the wall? Can Gragas R push people over walls? I don't think it can. It can? Are you sure? I'm going to test it in practice tool after this. I'm going to lab it. I'm going to lab it after this. Because that's sick.
Shut down.
Most movements do? Most dashes do, but that's not a dash. I don't think it works. I don't think it works. I think Cube is high. Alright, probably end this here, because I think it's pretty much cooked. You guys better have won this game. Wait, how does your Jinx have 22 CS at 7 minutes? Okay, now before we end this, we gotta see something, because I don't believe it's possible to have that little CS right now. Wait, you solo kill him again? Okay, I'll watch it. Just give me a sec. I just want to see something.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Is the enemy bot lane fucking brain dead? Look at Lux kiting away. Does Jinx kill them all? Oh god, is she gonna die? I think she's gonna lose this. Oh, she's gonna die. She's dead. No, she lives. So, your Jinx got a triple kill at the start, and then when we were just looking, she had 22 CS, and she was 4-4. Can someone explain? Let's see. Walk up, you mutt. Is there something? Bro, who? Okay. Who is this Jinx? Because they are so... This is what I mean with this elo, by the way. This is what I mean with this elo, by the way. Like, this is so shit. She has red buff and a potion still. She has a potion and red buff. Xayah is jumping into a cannon wave. And Jinx is running away. And Lux is level 1. What the fuck am I watching? If I'm Heimer, I'm getting perma'd 100%. I'm getting permaban 100% if I'm Heimer. What the fuck is this? Bro, kill them. Hit them. What are you doing, man? It's so shit. That Xayah's griefing. Oh, now you want to auto. Oh, now you want to auto. Oh, now you want to auto after Lux gets level 2. I see. Jesus Christ. This Elo, man. I can't watch anymore. The Lux. I mean, the Jinx. Jinx dead again? What do you have at this point? Let's see. You disgusting pig. I better hope I don't find a single thing you should have done otherwise. This is going up here is a little bit risky considering your jungler's a dragon. We'll let it slide. Yeah, see, this is what I'd be afraid of. Wait, the jungler's level 4? Oh my god, this Elo. It's okay. Jungle's a hard roll. You can't expect them. You should use W to dodge that shit. You can't expect junglers to do well. It's just a really, really hard roll. I get Legend Tenacity stack from Drake.
Smaller than
I don't buy it, but we'll let it slide. Bro? Oh, 5 fire playing footsies? Okay, Gragas is so overtuned. He is so overtuned. It's actually crazy. Some guy held Drake for me and told me to get stack, and I never forgot. It's actually funny. Good? Okay. Conqueror diff? Nice. Alright, let me actually look at this, because this is interesting. This is what's really nice about Conqueror. See, this is where Gragas fucked up, right there. It's good you punished, because that was his misplay. Jumping in like this. And Katarina does QE, yeah. I feel like you canceled your ult. I feel like you canceled your ult early. Didn't you cancel this early? It's actually disgusting. Gragas W. And he walks back into the fucking dagger. 5 fire? Are you trolling? Ignite, good. Bro, 5 fire actually could have, dude, this, he actually could have won this if he didn't die here to this ignite tick. Like if he actually flashed right there after using ult, there's a world he could have won that. That's fucked up, honestly. This is that ignited difference that I was talking about at the start, though. Ignite is such a big, like if he has ignite, he could play way more aggressive here. So yeah, this is good. Look how close he was to being able to win this. If he survives this, until E, and he does W, E flash, Q, he wins. That's like fucked up. Why did Gragas not R, cat R? Well, there could be a few different reasons in his head. The one I'm assuming, like he's not supposed to like if he R's cat R, he's afraid of Katarina catching the dagger. Oh no, he didn't. You didn't use W with your. You didn't use EW. Okay, then yeah, he could have R the cat R. But if Katarina does, like, a lot of the time Katarina does EW, so then she catches the dagger, and then if you try to throw R, she can dodge it. But I don't know. Firefire doesn't play much, so he's probably a little rusty.
On the floor with a bone in my mouth, arr, arr, like this.
Mcbaze gold, Mcbaze gold, Mcbaze gold, Mcbaze gold.
What is this? What are these new alerts? Putting me, embarrassing me. Ellie, explain. What is that? Beasterfield, thank you for the tier 3 41 months. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. I'll actually be able to eat this fucking month. Yeah, explain yourself. When did we make these new fucking alerts that put me on blast like this? I'm gonna play some Katarina tonight.
Blue team double kill.
I think. I always say I'm gonna play Katarina and then I forget, or like they pick some cancer shit and I don't want to play it. I'm going Bork Katarina though, for sure.
Shut down.
Kill him. Yeah. Yeah. Red buff? OP? Holy shit. He's gonna Q. Ah, need better footsies. See, this is where footsies are important. This is where, like, look. Like, you know his Q's gonna come up after this. That's why he's walking at you here, right? There's only one reason he'd be walking at you like this. So, like, you need to be doing shit like this. Right? Like, walk towards him, walk away, walk this way, walk this way. Like, preemptive little movements that make him think, oh shit, she's walking towards me, I'll short my Q here. But you're actually planning to go this way or this way. You see what I mean? You can't make your movement too predictable. Because that's the counterplay to Graga's Q, is that, like, it has a little bit of a cast time and it has to travel. So you have more time to juke it than it seems. It's still bullshit. Because let's see where he throws it, right? Like, if you could also even wait till here, then walk towards him. So, like, if you walk towards him here, where did he put it exactly? Let's see. He's here. You're here. He puts it here. So he overshot it, like, big time. You were, like, right here, right? Like, one step backwards and you dodge it, right? Because, like, if you walk towards him at all, it gives you more. It gives you more space in, like, every way. Like, it puts the thought in his mind that you might walk towards him a little bit. So instead of throwing it here, he throws it like this, maybe, a little bit shorter. Like, basically anything you put in their head can change the way they throw it. But if you just walk in a straight line, look how fucking free it is. Also, Gragas's cooldowns are disgusting. Like, 5.9, and it's 5.9, but it starts when he throws it. It starts when he first throws it. So he throws it, it sits there for 4 seconds. Look, it explodes after 4 seconds. It sits there for 4 seconds, and then it's up again. Nice champ. You might as well give him 2 charges of it, so he can put them everywhere. For fuck's sake. Ooh. Fundies. That's a fundie right there. That's beautiful, beautiful gameplay. Beautiful gameplay from him. Very good. For him to punish for him to have, like, mid prio here, he has small tempo advantage. He knows here. You need to be thinking of it like this. This is how you prevent something like this from happening. Okay? Listen. You need to be thinking, should Gragas even go to this? That's how you need to think about this. If you're just going to go, then that's not right. You need to think, should Gragas even go to this? No, definitely not. There's no world he gets anything here. You see? Like, their jungler is dead before you even start moving, right? So the only thing that could give him value here, the only thing that like could give him something is if you autopilot move towards the river like this. And he punished for it. Great play by him. Really, really good play. Super good. And now he's winning the lane again. He has full control over the lane at this point. Really good play from him, actually. Yeah, for real. That was really good. That's just fundy stuff. That's fundamental shit. You definitely shouldn't be recalling. Yeah, you gotta be. You should be either roaming or pushing. Bro? Are you recalling when your laner's not here? And you're not hitting this fucking tower? Hello? No way you're recalling right now. Explain yourself. What is that? You definitely flowchart recalled for your item. 100%. You were like, ooh, I have enough gold for Nashers. Let me go get my Nashers. Katarina players and their Nashers? I get it. It's a power spike. But holy fuck, hit this damn tower. Holy shit. You could have got free plates there. You could have got two plates minimum. That's 300 gold. Ay, 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 ay. And now you get none. God damn it. Oh boy. Okay. Wait, where are you going? Bro, I'm gonna slap you. Push top wave. Just push top wave. Oh? Griefer Lux? Oh my god, a player like this needs to be banned. Let me check this OPGG. Let me see. This player needs to be banned.